What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another great edition of Symone with the Sports. I'm Symone, bringing you guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here, you haven't already subscribed to my channel yet, stop what you're doing, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Check out the links down below. Buy me the coffee to help fuel this channel. And shop the official Symone with the Sports merch collection. Get your classic tee, the wavy tee, or the fly or die crew neck that I've been rocking lately. This crew neck comes in black or white, as you see here in video, and green. And lastly, guys, turn your notification bells on so you don't miss a single video or a live stream. But y'all, let's get into the topic. Today, we talk about some underrated. We talking about an underrated dog on this team, and his name is TJ Edwards. TJ Edwards is one of the underrated players going into the season. I don't want to say he's the top underrated player because it's a lot of underrated players in my opinion, but TJ Edwards is definitely, I think it's TJ Edwards and Quez Watkins are like the two guys that's like the top, like, don't forget about me, because we're like, oh my gosh, we finally got a linebacker room. We got Kyzir White, we got Hassan Reddick, we got Kyron Johnson, we got NAKOBE Dean, and TJ Edwards, who, you know, was our lead linebacker last season, is like, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Don't forget about me. And the same thing goes on offense. We're like, oh, we got A.J. Brown, we got D. Smitty, Slim Reaper, A.J. Brown, what we gonna do? And Quinn's like, hold on, wait. I'm still here. But I like that. I like that we got these young dogs in the cut. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make them work harder. That's gonna make the team even stronger. But let's focus on TJ Edwards here right now, because I think TJ Edwards is the guy that's the most forgotten about, just because of the fact where we're so hyped we finally put attention on the linebacker room in the offseason that a lot of people have forgotten about TJ Edwards. And let's talk a little bit about him. But before we talk specifically about him, let me give you guys the rundown on the linebacker room. So right now for OTAs, and then, you know, things will change, and as I'm doing this video, somebody can get cut right now. But as of right now, this is what we have depth chart wise. So weak side, we have Kyzir White, our free agent addition, Davion Taylor, former late round draft pick. Now, I think he was our third round pick out of Colorado. Davion Taylor hasn't had time to bloom and blossom either. He was pretty good last season, but he spent a lot of last season hurt. So this is a season to watch out for Davion as well. And it will be a fight for a roster spot. Then we have Jacoby Stevens, who did not get a lot of playing time, and Christian Ellis as well. Middle linebacker, that's where the dogs are looming. We've got TJ Edwards, NAKOBE Dean, and Sean Bradley. We did let go of Joe Osman. But y'all, TJ Edwards, like I said, middle linebacker, led the team last season. But with NAKOBE Dean now, that's the biggest thing. Is NAKOBE Dean on paper has the tools to come right in and bump TJ Edwards out, just the resume he's put up in college. But we will see. We will see who will start once the season starts, but we'll see. And then at strong side linebacker are kind of edge rusher guys, outside linebackers. We have Hassan Reddick, Patrick Johnson, Kyron Johnson as well. We drafted him and we ended up signing him as well. So let's talk about TJ Edwards. Now, TJ Edwards, this is a big year for him because last season, once we realized Eric Wilson was a bust for us, Eric Wilson, an offseason signing for us, somebody who just knows Jonathan Gannon so well and knows his scheme, it's just going to be such a big game changer. Ended up being a bust. We let Eric Wilson go, and then Alex Singleton had an underwhelming season for us as well. So TJ Edwards really stepped up for the Philadelphia Eagles. So in our first 8 games of the season, TJ Edwards only played 40% of the snaps in our first 8 games. But in the final 8 games, he played around 96% of the snaps. So he had a huge snap increase, and he definitely made the most of it. I think he earned a 76 point something Pro Football Focus grade, and that was above average for middle linebackers. So This is a big year for TJ Edwards because once we realized Eric Wilson was a bust and Alex Singleton was pretty much a bust, and Alex Singleton's not on the team anymore, we did extend TJ Edwards for 1 year, gave him $2.75 million guaranteed, and I think a $3 million 1 year contract. But TJ Edwards is coming into his 4th year in the NFL. We got him in 2019 as an undrafted free agent out of Wisconsin. He was a star at Wisconsin, but he was a little bit undersized at linebacker in the NFL. He wasn't really that fast. So when you're undersized and you're not really that fast, you know, you're going to struggle. But he did grind it out. He started out really on special teams for us, but then he grinded out and got that middle linebacker role for us on defense. But now, like I said, he's going into a contract year where he's going to want a long extension with the Eagles, or he's going to want to put up enough resume to get a long-term contract somewhere else. So this is a big season for TJ Edwards, and then we bring in a whole gang of guys in NAKOBE Dean, Kyzir White from the Chargers. Kyzir White I think he was the 3rd best tackler. I think he was 2nd best tackler on the Chargers last season. One of the Chargers' top defenders overall, but I don't know where he ranked in tackles. I want to say 2nd. But we bring in Kyzir White, we obviously bring in Haason Reddick, and we bring in NAKOBE Dean, who's obviously going to compete with him in the middle linebacker role. So we bring in all those guys, and then of course Davion Taylor might come back healthy. We get Kyron Johnson. Kyron Johnson, like I said, outside linebacker, more of an edge rusher, strong side linebacker like Haason Reddick. But we crowd the linebacker room when TJ Edwards just had a really good year for himself last year and is going into a contract year. But TJ, you know, of course he was asked about this by the media, and he said several times he doesn't embrace the underdog role. He's been an underdog before. He ain't scared, you know, a little competition in a little linebacker room. Ain't nothing, no TJ, you know what I'm saying? So he basically said that. And then obviously this offseason, TJ Edwards was working out with, I want to call him JJ Redick. He was working out with JJ Watt and TJ Watt this offseason, the Watt brothers. So he's obviously probably soaked up a lot of stuff from the Watt brothers. We know those guys are 2 GOATs. Obviously TJ Watt with the Steelers in a similar role to TJ. Y'all, it just dawned on me they got the same name. I'm like, I said somebody's name wrong. I'm like, TJ Watt, who am I talking about? It just dawned on me they had the same name. I thought it was tripping. Really thought it was tripping. But anyway, him soaking up that stuff from JJ and TJ. So our TJ Edwards might be looking like a little TJ Whitey. You know, like, yeah, okay, that's too much. But like I said, TJ is expected to have, I want to say a big year, but he's going to want to have a big year. How about that? But like I said, we crowded the room, and NAKOBE Dean is looking like someone who will come in right away and have a big impact on this team. But like I said, his snap count really increased last season. Finished the season, like I said, playing 96% of the snaps in the second half of the season versus 40 in the first half. So he's coming in the season with a lot of momentum. He did have a little injury in the Buccaneers game, in the playoff game. But like I said, based off his offseason, he's presumed to be healthy, and he's presumed to look healthy. So just going over some stuff a little bit, just kind of like the strengths of our linebacker room right now. Of course, like I said, Haason Reddick is the veteran now on this team, most recently with the Carolina Panthers. And of course, like I said, he's like the pass rusher, strong side linebacker, outside linebacker, similar to what Jannard Avery was for us, but much better than Jannard Avery. Jannard Avery ended up moving on, deuces, you know what I'm saying? Kyzir White, like I said, is going to be our weak side linebacker. He's really, really, really great against the pass. He's good against the run as well, but he's definitely really good against the pass. TJ Edwards, you know, is our guy. He's good against the run, solid against the run, and he's gotten better in coverage, but he does have to be faster against the pass this season. And then we have NAKOBE Dean, who's kind of like that all-around linebacker, but we will see if his size will limit him from being as effective as he was on the collegiate level. And then, of course, Davion Taylor, who hasn't really gotten a full chance, in my opinion, just because of injuries and all that. But y'all, it's gonna be so juicy. We got so many battles going on at these camps. So many guys ready to burst out. I did a little video on Milton Williams, and he's kind of in the same role because we brought in Jordan Davis, and that pushed Milton Williams back. And Milton Williams was getting better and better and better and better as the season progressed. And then it's like, dang, y'all dropped this whole 320-pound Jordan Davis on me, like pushing me back down the depth chart. Like, what can a Milton Williams do? But I did a video on how, you know, he's ready to burst and break out, even though he's going to be behind Jordan Davis, and he's going to be behind Fletcher Cox, and he's going to be behind Javon Hargrave. Now we got TJ Edwards, someone who was bursting and leading the team. Now he's getting pushed back behind this full haul of linebackers. And you could say the same with Quez Watkins. You know, Quez Watkins was ready to slide up in that wide receiver 2 role. Now he pushed back, fighting for wide receiver 3. So we got a lot of talent that got pushed down the depth chart, but young guys that's ready to show I'm still here. Don't forget about me. But y'all, make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment. Subscribe. Keep rocking with me. Check out the links down below. Buy me the coffee to help fuel this channel. Shout out the official Simone with the Sports, a merch collection. Until I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.